What up, what up, what up, YouTube? Up there, up there, up there. Cause we standing tall and we high. We above the laws of mankind. Yeah, man. Thank you for subscribing and joining us today. This is the second week out here on the road from home time. And we are officially getting it on the way. So join me on this journey. Again, thumbs up, likes, subscribe, and stay tuned. We just getting going. Yes, YouTube family. We're in Tucumcari, New Mexico. This is what it looks like out here. It's nice and sunny. I mean, this is the weather we like. This is the weather we love. Nice heating. It hits your skin. It's like an energy, because we ourselves are energy. And since my journey, when I started in 2018, I realized that we're a high force. We're a people that is self-sustaining. Deeply, truly know it now that we're really driven from inward, not outward. And I think a lot of us are on the outward why we stumble and fall. The more we are inward, we can sustain the life not needing from out of us, because everything is inside of us, So as we elevate, that was my pursuit in 2018, as far as I looked at myself, I wanted to have the most optimal health. Where I'm at today is where for the next 40, 50, 60 years will be what I look like, or even possible reversing it and looking even more refined and looking even more refreshed. It's possible. But again, this work cannot be achieved on the outer. It has to be achieved working from within, because we're eternal beings. When you go against that law and supersede to go into the carnal, meaning the flesh, because the carnal is in your flesh, you lose your eternal value, your eternal wealth. Because come on, the eternal is here forever. The spirit is not going nowhere. But every day flesh rises, flesh drops. Every day flesh sees corruption, because the outer has got the best of the inner. But we need to change that. So yeah, I know this is not going to be a user-friendly city like Flagstaff, because Flagstaff had sidewalks, which I was surprised. It was really a user-friendly place, man, because you didn't really need to necessarily walk in the street. You walked on the sidewalk, which was amazing. It's kind of crowded. It's kind of crowded in here, so but these guys, they give me pass. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's kind of crowded, but we're gonna make the best of today. Even though this right here is a lot of construction and thing, I could officially walk the I forgot to set my time on my walk, so give me a second. Even though it has no sidewalks, I could either walk the trucks parking lot, which to me is kind of boring. I don't like, that's why I think I like running coast to coast. Because when you walk or you run the same areas too long, to me, you've seen it already. To me, it's boring, It's like you want something else. You want to see another area, another environment. Because you kind of master that environment you've been, the growing level of capacity is no more there. But seeing somewhere new is always growth. That's why I love running the road. Even though it could be the same road I'm running up, the fact that I'm going here, there, and moving with the beat of my spirit, that's what gets tranquility for me. So, that's the meditation. We need to grasp who we truly are. And what I've come to find out along my journey, I'm more eternal than physical. I'm a force that cannot be seen with the eyes. You could hear it, you can't touch it, you can't feel it, but you could sense it. See, but those that's caught up in the flesh, they need to touch, see, and feel. We're not like that. We're intangible, not tangible. Yes, even though we have formed the body, we're not the body. We're far beyond the body. See, the body is limitation. The spirit is unlimitation. So rise, gods, with the God King. We're about to put in about a 30-minute walk. That's probably about a mile and some change. It's a good start off. I had my leg work this morning, my arms. And yeah, that's what I really do at this point, man. You know, legs and arms. Every day I do like 3 sets. Early day, do 3 sets of each. And then late evening, I do 3 sets of each. So I'm back on it harder than before. Because again, we're closing 2020 and we're moving into 2021. 2021 has to be a little bit different. Has to be unique because again, we wasn't born into a world that had proper guidance. I mean, we're born into a world that people don't even understand the meaning of this creation, but yet still we live and trying to strive and trying to survive and trying to do the things that, to me, it's pointless, it's meaningless. When we came here to develop this life, to upbring ourselves, to advance ourselves as a people and as a nation, and to better the whole, not just a few, but gods, we on the rise. Searching and looking and find out what is a good escape route for me to be kind of safe, not in the way of too much traffic, because as you can see off the exit, there is many construction. Like one side of the road is being repaired. So guess what? I mean, they can say, you don't belong there, but I didn't see a sign that said no trespassing. So what I'm gonna do is just stay on track. Even if I gotta walk this back and forth, it's better than definitely being in the truck stop where there's trucks turning and going, and you don't wanna be a part of that show there, you know. That's, yeah, trying to stay out of the way. At nighttime where things are quiet, yeah, you probably could get away with it, but it's a lot of activities over there. So we're just gonna use this paved road and just do our miles here. And the way I'm feeling, I think I might go 45, probably to an hour, you know. 30 minutes down, 30 minutes back up. That should be more than enough. Because as truck drivers, getting out of the truck is very important. Utilizing the flow of your blood in your body to getting things going, or even doing quick, extensive works out is good than just merely just working out, relaxing. The faster you get the flow pumping, the energy you're using, which is good because you don't want to store the energy, because you know we're energy bees. We gotta use this energy, and we can use that energy on ourselves to develop ourselves, or just blow it up in the air. So yeah, I'm going to utilize this space right now. And hey man, just thank y'all for subscribing, and keep subscribing and keep liking, because like I said, we on the rise. And why I say that all the time, we on the rise, because the value that I offer, I don't think no one else is. Understanding that spiritual life, because this is a spiritual life, this is not a physical life. Yeah, we're caught up in the outer, but the inner is so much value. We lost our value, we lost our worth, that we have put so much energy trying to achieve wealth in things that, I mean, come on, if we like really sit down, because you hear me say it on this channel, like the reason why I try to build the things that I'm trying to build is so I could put more time in this thing that I want to build, as far as communicating on the spiritual level, communicating on our purpose and the meaning of what we have to achieve as a people, as a unity. Because, you know, being stuck or caught up in work, you know, as normal people know, driving a truck, they consider work. I know it's not work, but at the same time, it takes you away from giving value to your children or giving value to your partner. So you really miss out on that, because you could be building them up, or even you want to talk to people, but you can't sit there and talk because, you know, of course, you got to try to sustain the living that you came here and conditioned of sustaining, or conditioned to think is really value. But the true value that I realize, that's what I have to give, is giving the value of God. Because God has given us a value. You know, when I say the word God, I'm talking about the spirit that's in us. I don't want nobody to get confused and think I'm talking of a person or a thing or a, no, God is a spirit that's within us all. Yes, today we have the power to say, I am God, because I'm aware that my whole being of essence is God. So for me to deny that, I act like I don't know who or what is, or what I'm identified as, would be confusing in a time like this. Because we've been here for generation and generation and generation and generation. And we have to rise to the true calling. We have to rise to the high calling. So, hit off them like button there. You know me I say? Tell each and everyone about this channel. Because like I said, this channel is about growth. It might mean that the growth that you might be, you know, some people want money, some people want this, but I realize this is not the channel for money. You could go somewhere else. If you want to hear about money, you want to hear about certain things. But this channel is about what life we have to be building today and what unity we have to develop, especially in a time like this when no one seems to understand the direction that they're supposed to go. I'm telling you, there's a worthier cause. And there's a cause that will give you back the value that you once had. Because I'm telling you, they don't call us a royal people for nothing. There's a reason why we're considered a royal people. We have value. It's a spiritual value. You cannot put tangible things to this value because it's very unique. It's an eternal value. And that's far more worthier than anything that someone could materialize and to give value to someone or extract value. Because in the world that we live in, the value that people give is only extracting from others. So it could be put in their pocket or their banks, or it's like a use. I use you, you use me. So we could develop some network of gaining created money. We never needed that. These are all things that was created upon us and opposing us and conditioned in us to think. We have to be wiser people. So let me finish my walk right now. Look at it. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. But just keep subscribing, keep watching. And hey, as I always say, safety first. Pre-trip your truck. Keep it between the white lines. And trucking is a lifestyle, man. Believe it or not, don't get caught into think that's you, because you're so much greater than being just a truck driver. To me, what trucking allow me to do is fuel my endeavors. Ever since 2 years now, leaving and getting myself going so I could put whatever resources I make from trucking, because of course I had to sacrifice my time to run this road so I could do the things that will help me in society to offer the world the true value of God. Because I realized I didn't born into a world that I seen this. I didn't born into the world and seen God or seen God's people. I never seen that. All I was born into this world and came across was humans, mankind, womankind. I didn't come across God kind, you know, because we didn't come. We are visionaries to grow into that identity, God kind, because we are from God. We are the essence of God. We are the Spirit of God. Each time I speak, is the Spirit, it's the breath of life. That's power to create anything we want to create in this world. Kings, queens, gods, it's our time.